Hello, Phil here from Wings of Pegasus, and welcome to Livestream Tuesday. This is the time of the week when I go live and see who's online. We had quite an entertaining start already because I did go live, but it was listed as unlisted, so it means that I think nobody was watching, but I was just talking to nobody because on my screen it said that everything was fine. It's just that the video wasn't actually being publicly shared. So it's easy for me to say. But anyway, let me just get all my screens back on track because I can now see that some people are in the house. Hello guys, good to see you all. And we've got Jazz Cat and Swamper60 and Laurie and Kenny, KADJ Thomas. Hello guys, thanks for tuning in. And after the full start, we're now online and people can actually see this, which is great. So the main thing about the stream tonight is that we've got a moderator in the house, which is Laurie, and you can see her in the comment section with that wrench next to her name. So Laurie is going to be watching the comment section like a hawk, and she's the sheriff of these here parts. So everyone be nice to Laurie, and we might also have Kathy. I'm not sure if she's in the house yet, but I think she's the effective deputy of moderating as well. So we might have a couple of moderators on tonight. So say hello to everyone there and keep everything really nice. But at least now we've got a little bit of policing going on. So that would be cool. Anyway, I'm going to be getting into playing the videos that were requested over on Patreon. And I always throw out a message before I come online to get some requests. So we'll be playing through the requests. But then also, I just want to get at the bottom of the screen the name of those patrons, or the names, because there's many of them now who support me over on patreon.com/Wings of Pegasus, and you can see their names at the bottom of the screen here. So thank you to these people because they make this live stream possible and everything else as well. So I've seen that Kathy's in the house as well. So great to see Laurie and Kathy. Really keeping an eye on the comments. Thank you everyone else for tuning in, and just keep it really nice and kind and courteous, I guess is the word, in the comment section. Occasionally we will get a troll here or there, and that's what I find really funny about trolls. I don't actually get that many on my channel, touch wood, but when they do come along, they spend time on my channel and they comment on one video, and then they go on to another video, and then they go on to another video, and they spend most of their day commenting on my videos. And obviously you'll go onto their channel and you'll see that they've got no music, they don't even play an instrument or anything, so it's just coming on to be a troll, and they've got nothing else to do in that day, I guess. They've had a day off and they thought they'd spend on my channel, which is great because it means it just goes down as another viewing figure and more interaction on my videos. But to save all of that, as I said, we've got Laurie and Kathy in the house. So it'll be an interesting night tonight. Hopefully that's all going to work. So the video that we're going to play first of all was requested by Kathy over on Patreon, and it's my live version of my own track called Art Not Commerce. And I'll see you guys after this, and I can still see all the comments whilst the video's going on, so feel free to keep commenting, and I'll just jump in now and again just to join in with the chat. But I'll see you guys after this. Rock!
Telling me what's right, but I'll make my own way.
And there we have it. So that was my live performance of Art Not Commerce. That's from my album called Persistence, which is available at my website called wingsofpegasus.com, and then /store to get to where all the music is and all that kind of stuff. And I'm also just going to have a little look down here because we had a donation, I'm going to get that on screen, by Ceci Bastisova. Thank you so much for that. That was $1.99. And with the super chat, you can put a message underneath, but this was just a straight donation without a message, but hopefully I'm saying your name correctly. So thank you, Ceci, for that donation. Massively appreciated. And again, another shout out to my patrons, whose names you can see going along the bottom of the screen. But if you can hit that like button, that would be massively appreciated. We always set the target here on Tuesday nights to try and get to 200 likes by the end of the stream, and I think in the last few weeks we've actually managed to do it. So let's get fingers crossed, see if we can do it maybe 3 in a row. I don't know, but if you do come in and you can hit that like button, that would be great. So let's have a little look who's in the house. We've got James and Spike's Guitar and KADJ and Kenny and Sneaky Deaky Sarah and DM Stephen 13 and Michael and Laurie and you guys, and again we've got KADJ. Thank you guys for tuning in and for spending your Tuesday night with me. It depends where you are as well. I don't know if it's Tuesday night where you are. Maybe it's in the afternoon, maybe it's in the morning if you're like super far away, but here it is just after 12, so it's coming up to 20 past 12. That's midnight just gone, so it's a little bit late here at night, but this is the same time, same place. I always do this on a Tuesday night. This is the one night of the week where I can go live and play some original stuff and also show people some of the covers that I've done as well, which I think all of the covers, pretty much most of them, you'll be able to find on YouTube because I tend just to release them on there a month after I do them over on Patreon. But let's see what else we've got going on tonight, because we had a few requests over on Patreon, and we did have a request for a cover, and that was by Jackie, and she asked for Just Died in Your Arms Tonight. So that is going to be the cover that I'm going to play in a second, and we've got more people coming in, so hello guys, thank you for tuning in and for watching all the videos that I do on YouTube. By the way, massive bit of news that I almost forgot to mention is that I've now passed 50,000 subscribers on this channel, which is absolutely crazy. I think that must have happened a few hours ago, so that is great. Again, it's just a crazy number. Thank you everyone for hitting the subscribe button, and as you can see, hit the like and subscribe, but a lot of people have been hitting that subscribe button, so thank you everyone for being subscribed. And I think if you hit the notification bell, you'll get a notification as to when I do a new video as well, which is every night. So I don't let up. I'm going to be doing a video every night for as long as humanly possible, and that's just the way that it goes. So even if you don't have that notification bell clicked, you'll still know that I'll be doing videos. Sometimes maybe if you have a few days off, you might have a few to catch up on, but at least you'll get a notification if you do hit that bell. So hit that bell if you do want to be notified. But anyway, let's get into this cover song that I did, requested over on Patreon, and this is I Just Died in Your Arms Tonight by Cutting Crew, a classic 80s track, this one, and one of those kind of classic pop rock kind of tracks that I am a bit partial to as well. So this is going to be my version of it, and I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you guys after this video. Again, I'll be in the comment section during this video, so look out for me there, and I'll see what's going on in the comments while this is playing. I'll see you guys afterwards. Rock!
I just died in your arms tonight. curtains are closed, the cat's in a cradle. Who'd have thought that a boy like me could come to this? Whoa, I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been something you said. I just died in your arms tonight. Whoa, I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been some kind of kiss. I should have walked away. I should have walked away. Is there any just cause for feeling like this? On the surface of a name on the list, I try to be discreet, but then blow it again. I've lost and found is my final mistake. She's loving by proxy, no give and no take. 'Cause I've been thrilled to fantasy one too many times. Whoa, I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been something you said. I just died in your arms tonight. Whoa, I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been some kind of kiss. I should have walked away. I should have walked away. It was a long, hard night. She made it easy, she made it feel right. But now it's over, the moment is gone. I follow my hands, not my head. I know I was wrong. I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been something you said. I just died in your arms tonight. Whoa, I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been something you said. I just died in your arms tonight. Whoa, I just died in your arms tonight. Must have been some kind of kiss. I should have walked away. I should have walked away.
And there we go. That was my cover of Just Died in Your Arms Tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And just a little bit of news about something that kicked off during that video, because we had Jackie, who donated $1.99. Thank you for that, Jackie. And she requested That's Metal 2 as well for me to play tonight. And I'm going to have to try and work out a way to upload that onto the program that I'm using. And maybe I can play another video and then try and do that in the background. So I might be able to play that one before the end of the show tonight. But then also, we've had a crazy donation from Lynn, who donated $100 during that video, which is just absolutely amazing, and it is massively appreciated. Thank you, Lynn, so much. It's so appreciated that I struggle to talk sometimes, but that's just amazing. $100. And Jackie Jean donated $1.99 after that again. But thank you, Lynn, so much. Everybody say thank you to Lynn, and everybody that's donated in the super chat in the comment section. And while I'm mentioning about just amazing people in that comment section. I saw that Mario's in the house tonight as well. I saw his name just pop up through the screen, and Mario sent me a guitar, which I'm gonna grab here. It's, as you will know from the live stream that I did a couple of weeks ago. I was just holding it on screen the whole time, but Steve Vai's signature model, and it's signed. Whoa! That was okay. I nearly knocked over some headphones. Not the guitar, thankfully, but it's signed by Steve Vai as well. So massive thank you to Mario for sending that. Everyone say thank you to Mario and Lynn, and just say thank you to yourselves for tuning in and for commenting on my videos, and also to help the videos just spread around a little bit as well, because when people are watching the videos and commenting on the videos and liking the videos, it means that they, I think, get suggested to more people, and then more people jump on board, and that's exactly why we're now up to over 50,000 subscribers, which is just a crazy number. But let's just see where we end up. If we can just keep on getting more and more, we will see what happens, because I think some really cool things can happen in the future with this channel, but also some of the videos that I do, and also on the music side of things. So everything is looking good, looking positive. But thank you everyone for tuning in. We've got Melissa in the house as well, and we've got Toots and Katrina and Richard and Michael and James and Stephen. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And Adam Fox has noticed my t-shirt, which is a Goonies t-shirt, which is one of my favourite films from the 80s. I just love a lot of 80s films, as you can probably tell with my hair and the sound of my music as well. And that's a funny comment, just reminded me of a comment I had. Oh, we've just had, I'm just going to interrupt myself whilst talking. We had Robert, who's just donated $2, who says, jamming along with you, bro. So thank you for that, Robert, that $2 donation. And I was just about to say about, the 80s and so many cool films that they had. But also I had a comment on I don't know which video it was. I think it was one of my original tracks, my songs. And somebody said, oh, Wings of Pegasus just sounds like an 80s band, and your sound sounds like it's really dated from the 80s. And that's exactly what I'm into, so that's a real compliment. But I think he was trying to say it as a put down, whereas for me that's great. If people think that my sound is sounding like I want my sound to be, then that's kind of what I'm aiming for. So that was a bit of trolling, kind of gone wrong from his point of view, because that's the whole point. And I don't grow my hair like this just for fun. It's because I like to get into the look of the 80s and all that kind of stuff, even though sometimes my hair does look a little bit 70s. And again, started talking about hair on the live stream, which always tends to happen, and I just can't help it sometimes, unfortunately. But anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in. If you can hit that like button, that'd be massively appreciated. And if you can keep me up to date with how many likes there are, that'd be great as well, because we always aim for 200, but I always forget to remind people to hit that like button. So this is my reminder to everybody in the comments section. If you can leave a like while you're here, that would be massively appreciated, because we try and get to 200 by the end of these live streams on Tuesdays. So let's move on with the show and see if I can get the That's Metal video up on screen by the end of the show. I might be able to. Now, I might play either one of my own tracks, or I tell you what, because I've been talking about 80s movies, I think we're going to be getting into a little bit of Johnny B. Good from Back to the Future, because I did this cover video ages ago, and it was just one of those videos. I don't think I actually had many subscribers at the time. I think it was maybe around 1,500, but I was asked to do this by some people that listen to my music, and a lot of those people are still here. So hello guys, and thanks for sticking with me for so long. But this was just one of those tracks because I love the film, and I also liked the version that Marty McFly does at the end of the movie. So I thought I'd play through the exact same version that he does in Back to the Future at the end of the film, at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. And hopefully you guys are going to like this. And just quickly, before I get into that, I'm just going to say a massive thank you for the $10 donation that's just gone through by Unchained. 01. So thank you for that. And there's a message with it as well that says, love the channel. And when is, that just disappeared. I think it said, when is the US tour? Here we go. Yeah. And it says, you need a PayPal donation link. So I think on this live stream, the PayPal donation link, you can't have it on screen, or I haven't worked out at least how to do that on screen yet. But if you go to the channel homepage, there'll be a picture at the top that has, you know, it says Wings of Pegasus, and there's me like just looking to the side, and underneath that there will be a donate button, and I think that will go straight through to PayPal rather than the live chat, which goes through the YouTube thing. The PayPal donate button on the channel homepage goes straight to my Wings of Pegasus at hotmail.com. That's just my PayPal, so it will go straight through there if you can find that. But I think that might mean either leaving the live stream now or opening up another window and then going to the channel homepage, and then maybe you'll be able to see it that way. So hopefully that makes sense to you people. I'm not sure whether I've just described it clearly or not, but hopefully everybody kind of gets the gist. If you go on that channel page, it will be a little icon, a little PayPal donate icon. Hopefully it will be there. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and for leaving those likes. That would be massively appreciated. I'm going to get into this now, this Back to the Future cover that I did of Johnny Be Good, and whilst doing that I'm going to try and get the That's Metal video loaded up, and hopefully it won't all crash or go wrong, but we'll see what happens. So anyway, this is my Back to the Future Johnny Be Good cover. I hope you guys like it. I'll see you guys afterwards. Rock. Okay, Back to the Future version of Johnny Be Good. Let's do this. Rock.
Back up in the woods among the evergreens, stood a log cabin made of earth and wood. Lived a country boy named Johnny Be Good. He never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play the guitar just like ringing a bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go, Johnny Be Good.
There we go, that was my just a bit of fun cover of the Back to the Future version of Johnny Be Good, and I actually did watch the whole solo, kind of work it out note for note just to make sure I got it all right, but at the end Marty does go a little bit crazy and a bit mental and just, yeah, totally disregards the key that he's playing in, whereas as a player myself and a guitar teacher, I thought I'd better work something out that is at least is in key, so it still sounds half decent. But yeah, it's a goodie but an oldie. I hope you guys have seen Back to the Future, but if you haven't, it's one of those classic movies that you've absolutely got to see. And yeah, even if some of it doesn't really make sense when you start analysing it in detail, but that's the whole point about it, is don't look at it too deeply. It's just a really cool movie. I really enjoyed it, and one of those feel-good movies as well, and the fact that it's got that in at the end is just really cool. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in for tonight and for hitting the like button. If you have hit the like button, I'm not sure what we're up to at the moment, but it would be good if everybody can hit that like. It'll be massively appreciated. And we've got over 100 people in the house tonight as well, and we've got Gwen in the house as well, who initially wasn't here, but now she is here. So hello, Gwen. Thanks for tuning in. Hello, guys. And we've got the John Watts Show as well. Hello. And then we've got Mike Hydro Pneumatic as well. Thank you for that. 111. I'm surprised I said Mike's username there so seamlessly, because usually I trip up, and I probably will in the future now having said that. But we've got Paula in the house as well. Hello. And Alan and KADJ as well, and Lynn, who donated $100 earlier. Again, massive thank you to you, Lynn, and the other super chat donations. Let me just have a quick go through those because it's great. Straight away we had Ceci Bastisova, who donated $1.99, and then Jackie, who donated $1.99 and again and again and again. And yes, so Jackie's actually done 3 donations of $1.99. Thank you for that. And then Lynn with that crazy donation of $100, and then Robert for $2, who was jamming along with me. And then we had Unchained01, who donated $10. So thank you for that. So I'm going to attempt now to play my track. Hopefully this worked, because this was requested over on Patreon before I started the show, but then also during the show as well. And I think this was Kathy, but then again I think Mary as well. And looking in the comments section, I think Laurie has jumped on the bandwagon as well for requesting this one. And this one is one of those videos that I have to do a little bit of a warning, because it's got some nudity in terms of, I say that, it's just me topless, and maybe that's something that you want to see, but it's probably something you don't want to see. But a quick warning for you guys, because this is a video that I did called That's Metal. The song's called That's Metal. The video that I did was just basically me running around in London without a top on and just playing the song and kind of singing it out whilst I was playing. And it was very much because the song on my album, it's the only song that I've got that was a song that was trying to encapsulate everything about the 80s. And I thought, what would a band do in the 80s? And I thought, well, they'd be topless for a start, and they'd probably just run around in public and just play a crazy guitar solo. So that's exactly what I thought I would do in London, even though it's a bit crazy, but sometimes you've got to just absolutely throw the rulebook out the window and do something crazy. So hopefully this is going to work, and it is the right video that I'm about to choose. As I said, I didn't have this selected before I started the show, but this is going to be my track called That's Metal, To My Ears, in brackets. And look out for Darth Vader, because he made an appearance on this as well. So keep looking out for him right at the end of the video. And hopefully you guys like this. It's a little bit of fun. This is my track called That's Metal, To My Ears. Fingers crossed it's going to work, and I'll see you guys afterwards. Rock! So that was my track called That's Metal, and it did work. I wasn't sure whether it was going to, because like I said, I just had to quickly try and get this on the program whilst the other video is being played, but I hope you guys enjoyed that. And thank you everyone for tuning in. It's much appreciated, and for hitting that like button if you can as well. That would be great. But yeah, as you can see, or as you could see in the video, it was not a warm day, and you very rarely get that in England anyway, but it was towards the end of the year, so kind of approaching winter time. So yeah, you can see everyone has got on really big coats and everything, and then there I am like an absolute idiot walking around without my top on. But it's one of those things, sometimes, as I said, you just got to do something crazy, and that's exactly what I did. And yes, this was one of those things that, because I already had the idea that I was going to do this, I thought, well, I better do some exercise, because nobody wants to just see a guy walking around with his top off with just his McDonald's and KFC and everything else hanging out. So yeah, I decided that I would do a little bit of exercise, and think I'm maybe a little bit lucky because I used to be a personal trainer, so it means that I know what to do, and I just severely cut corners. I do just an hour a week, and that's it. So I just do all the exercises that I know are the best ones, and yeah, so I get away with doing just an hour a week, and it keeps me in reasonable shape, but then I'm not really fit. I did used to play a lot of football, or soccer as you call it in the USA, so that used to keep me quite fit, but then since focusing on music, playing more guitar, not as much running, so I try to do it a little bit just to keep in shape. But you know, fit body and fit mind, as they say, but sometimes when you're really busy with working and stuff, it's really hard to fit in even just an hour a week of exercise. It can be a bit of a nightmare. But anyway, let's not get into all of that kind of stuff. I want to say massive thank you to everybody for tuning in, and we also had another donation, because we had Jackie initially, who donated $1.99, and then Paula has just donated $2 as well. So thank you for that, Paula, as well. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and we've got Richard and Jazzcat and Frank, KADJ as well. Always seems to be in the comments, so KADJ must be doing a lot of comments tonight. And hopefully my moderators have been keeping everything in order in the comments section, because we've got Kathy and we've also got Laurie in there somewhere as well. So Robert has just given an update as to how many likes we've got. We've got 130 so far. So if you could hit that like button, that would be really appreciated a lot, because it will help the channel grow even more. Like I said, tonight we've just gone over 50,000 subscribers, which is amazing, and it's great to get so many messages, and I do get a lot of emails, a lot of Facebook messages, even a few on Instagram, even though I don't really push my Instagram page because I haven't really used that a lot, because I obviously don't have time to stand there taking pictures of myself and then upload it and all that kind of stuff. Maybe in the future I will have more time to do that kind of thing, but at the moment, not really, unfortunately, because I teach guitar during the day, as well as do a video every night and these live streams on Tuesday night. But maybe in the future I'll have more time for Instagram, but also on Twitter. I haven't been on Twitter in a while either, but I do get messages there as well. But thank you for all of the requests that I get to look at videos and bands. And I have recently changed my video's title, at least from about a week ago maybe, to analysis videos rather than reaction videos, because I've said before about when I used to watch reaction videos that I saw one with Brian May, who was talking about a particular guitarist, particular solo, and he was explaining things about the solo, and I thought that's what a reaction video was. So I started doing these reaction videos because somebody asked me to, on Patreon and also on YouTube as well. So I started doing them, and then I think last week I watched the most ridiculous video. Because I don't watch these reaction videos, I watched somebody else's to see who they were looking at and maybe some information on the band and the techniques and all that kind of stuff, and it was just a girl watching a video of More Than a Feeling, and then all she said at the end was, "Oh, that was great," and it's really fantastic, and it's such a great song, and I really love it. And thanks for watching, and you know, if you can subscribe, that'd be great, and I'll see you guys at the next one. And it's like, what? I couldn't believe it, that was it. That was just the end of the video. So I thought, well, if my videos are called reaction videos, then people might start to think that that's what I'm doing. So I thought I'm going to start changing the titles to analysis, because it probably fits the video more, because I've obviously got the meaning of reaction wrong. And I think these people that are doing reaction videos, they mean Inception, because I've seen that one where she saw it for the first time, and that means that it's an Inception video, not a reaction, because you react to things that you've seen before. It doesn't mean that you're seeing it for the first time. I've said before about, if I see a lion that's running towards me, I'm reacting to it because I know what a lion's like, and I don't want to be in a fight with a lion, so I run. I'm reacting to the lion because I know what a lion can do. It's not my inception to a lion. You know, I don't want to walk up to it and start stroking it, because that would be an inception, because I've never seen this animal before. But anyway, it's a bit of a weird analogy. I don't know where that came from, but hopefully you get my point, that it's not a reaction video when you're watching something for the first time. It's an inception to that artist, and people maybe would understand it more. But anyway, analysis videos are going to be the order of the day in terms of the titles. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in and for enjoying this live stream. If you are indeed enjoying this live stream, maybe not with lion analogies like I just gave, but maybe I'm gonna have time for one more video playing. I might just play a track from my own album, and hopefully you guys are gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be, I think Greed is what I've got set up here from a few weeks ago, so I'm gonna be able to play that, and it's got a nice, almost, I guess it's a picture slideshow that you'd put together. So that's what I did for this video. And hopefully you guys can hit the like button as well. That'd be massively appreciated. If you can hit that thumbs up, that'd be massively appreciated, just to help this video get out there. And also to get to our 200 target. I'm not sure how close we are now, but I predict that we've got a maximum of maybe 8 to 10 minutes to get to this 200 like limit that I try and get to on these live streams. So Robert's just given me the heads up. That is 144. So we've got another 66 likes to try and find in the comment section. So everybody in the comment section, try and find some people to hit that like button, because we've got maybe about 8 minutes, 10 minutes possibly. I'm not sure how long I can keep online, because it's really late here and I've got other things to do. I've got to start working on the cover as well for this month, and lots of other things to organize. There are some really interesting things that I'm doing at the moment that are in the pipeline, but I don't want to say too much about it. Everyone knows about the Fender endorsement that I'm due to attend a meeting in 2 weeks. It's not this Wednesday, it's next Wednesday. So next Tuesday night on the live stream, the next day I'll be going over to Fender in London, and everyone knows about that. But there's something else that might be in the pipeline, but I want to wait and see what happens with it to see if it is something that's going to develop into anything or not. As I said, it's just all up in the air at the moment. But if it did go into something, it could be really, really cool. But I'll keep you guys informed when I know more about that situation. But thank you guys, and everybody, please hit the like button during this video if you can, because this is my original track called Greed from my album called Persistence. I hope you guys like this, and I'll catch up with you guys after this is finished. So I'll see you then. Rock.
Now the fire's burning low.
And there we go, that was my track called Greed, and I hope you guys liked that one. Available on my album, like I said before the video started, called Persistence on iTunes, Amazon, and wingsofpegasus.com/store. So thank you guys for tuning in and for spending your Tuesday night or Tuesday day, whatever it is where you are, with me. And thank you for all the donations as well through the super chat, and just going through those. Absolutely crazy donation by Lynn of $100. So thank you so much for that, Lynn. But also just a big shout out to the moderators who are keeping track of everybody online in the comment section at the moment. And thank you, Laurie and Kathy, as well, for keeping everybody in line. But I think we've got quite a good bunch here, and I don't think we've had any problems yet from tonight's stream. At least I might have to get the sheriff's report from Laurie to see if there was anything that was going on tonight that was untoward, but it seemed okay from when I was been looking at these comments. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, and if you can, please hit that like button. That would be massively appreciated, because it really does help the videos to get out there. And I'm not sure whether we're going to get up to 200. I think maybe we were at maybe 160 or something around that kind of area. I'm not sure what it's at now, but 169, so there's 31 more likes that we need to get in order to get to the 200. I'm not sure whether we're going to do it tonight, because I might have to call an early end to this. Well, it's not an early end. I've been going for 56 minutes. Maybe it hasn't been as long, because I started the live stream, like I mentioned right at the beginning, and I was just live streaming to myself because the video was unlisted, so nobody was actually watching it. So yeah, it was a bit of a waste of everybody's time. But Paula had just said that there's 172, so 28 likes to go. It might be one of those nights where we're just waiting to hit the 200. I'm not sure if there's anybody in the comments section that hasn't hit the like button yet, but if you could, it'll be really appreciated if we can try and get up to that 200 limit for the live stream. That would be great. It might take one more video in order to give ourselves the time to get up to the likes. How long have you got? It's like 3 minutes to 1 a.m. here. So we're now, Scott says we're up to 175, and KADJ says Paula can't count. 175. So it's almost gonna get there. 178, we're going up. That would be great if we could get it up to 180, maybe 200. Right, I'm gonna play maybe one more track, and just to see if it gives us a little bit of time. I think actually this was requested over on Patreon, my Don't Cry video, which I think hopefully this is going to be the video that I made. And this is quite, well, I'll tell you the backstory behind this video. I didn't have any way of recording a video apart from a really big green sheet that I bought from Amazon, and I literally put it up in the kitchen because that was the only space that was big enough to get this big green sheet up, and then filmed myself against this sheet playing bass and guitar and singing and doing all the different parts, and then I put it into this video. So it's very much a video that I made just because it's the best I could do at the time with the software that I had and this green sheet that I bought from Amazon. But anyway, obviously, hopefully it won't look like it's really amateur. It might do, but it's also got my sister in it, which I started filming her randomly. So she's kind of looking at me just saying, what are you doing? But I was just saying, oh, well, I'm going to do a video for one of my songs. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just filming you. And of course, she didn't like to be filmed, but I put her in it anyway. And this is my song called Don't Cry, and I hope you guys like this. Please hit that like button during this video, and let's see if by the end of it we can get to 200, because that would be great. If you're in that comment section and you haven't hit the like button, please do that now. And here's a little listen of Don't Cry, which is one of my tracks, and I hope you guys like it. Rock!
But you can't go around thinking of her.
So that was my track called Don't Cry, featuring my sister. So thank you for the kind words in the comments section. And somebody asked if my sister was musical, and yeah, she plays, or used to play, flute to begin with, and then piano and some other instruments that she's dabbled with. But she has 3 kids, so I've got 3 nephews, and they keep her very busy at the moment, and they're aged 2 and 4, almost 5. So yeah, they're at that age where they take a lot of just chasing them around and making sure they're not jumping off things, because they're just crazy, climbing up ladders and just, yeah, absolutely crazy. But anyway, so she doesn't have as much time to do music. But of course, I make up for that. So I just do music all the time because she can't spend time doing her music, so I just try and make up for it for her. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in and for hitting that like button. I'm sure maybe we've got a few more likes. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get up to 200, and I might need somebody to give me a quick update, because this is going to be the end of the stream now, and I don't know whether it's up at 200 yet. So Robert's just told me it's 190. So if there are 10 people out there that can hit that like button, then we can hit our target of 200. And then maybe we can call an end to the live stream, and you don't have to keep looking at me for so long, because I've been online for quite a while now, so everyone's going to get really bored of seeing my face. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We only need 6 more people. It's around 191, 193, 194. And there's 198 been thrown in there, so we're only looking for a couple more people. 201, I'm always a bit suspicious of the 201s, because I'm not sure whether they're true or not, but apparently 201, we've done it. Yes, thank you guys so much. I need to make a little jingle or something that is the 200 like jingle, because we actually make it on the live stream. That is great. Thank you guys so much. And we've got over 120 people watching at the moment, 121. So thank you guys. And I think maybe some people just came in and hit that like button. So thank you for that, guys. As always, this whole video is going to be available after, so if you're watching this in the future, and if you've watched it for this long, then congratulations for making it this far into watching it later. So hit that like button, even if you're watching this in the future. That'd be great, because it always helps the channel and these live streams to get kind of thrown out there a little bit more as well. I'm sure YouTube suggests the videos more depending on how many likes there are, so we can certainly, hopefully, get the channel out there even more, even though we've just passed 50,000, which is absolutely amazing. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you to everyone who donated on the super chat, and thank you to Laurie and Kathy as well, who have been the moderators for tonight and official moderators for the first time ever on a Wings of Pegasus live stream. So thank you to them, and thank you everyone for commenting and just getting involved on all the videos, all the analysis videos. Also, the names at the bottom of the screen that go throughout this whole live stream, they're my patrons, and thank you guys so much. You know who you are, because they make all of this possible. So everybody just has to say a massive thank you to my patrons at the bottom of the screen, because they're the reason that we can all get together and do this really cool thing on a Tuesday night. But anyway, it's great to have your company tonight. We'll be doing exactly the same thing next week. And then in 2 weeks' time, I'll be able to report to you about the Fender meeting that I'll be going to next week, because that would be cool to talk about that. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, for watching the channel. And I'm going to go now, and hopefully I will see you guys next week. And this is amazing. The timing of the thing that pops up on this software that I'm using asking me to update. It's like, well, actually, I'm in the middle of a live stream, so it's not really the best time to fill my screen asking me to update the software. So anyway, I am definitely going to sign off now, even though my computer's trying to really put me off what's going on. And I hope to see you guys again, same time, same place next week. If I don't see you next week, then I'm sure I'll see you in the comments section of the analysis videos, because I hit the like and the heart thing to make sure that everyone knows that I have read your comments and taken down all the requests and the suggestions as well. So thank you for all of your comments on there. I'll see you in the comment section, and obviously my patrons, I'll see you over on Patreon every day, but I will also see you next week. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will hopefully see you guys next week. I will see you then. Thanks guys. Cheers. Bye. Rock.